Yes, sir.
Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just shared my screen. Okay. Today we will discuss about the difference between S4HANA Finance, FICO. Okay, and what is HANA? Okay, other so like simple finance. These are all discussions will happen today. Okay. So please go to chart. So here you can check it out. 2 videos links. Okay, we have so we have these links. This is day 1 link and this is day 2 link. Almost 2 classes are over. Okay, this is the 3rd class. Okay, please check these links. Please confirm. My screen is visible or not?
Yes, sir.
If my screen is not visible, please rejoin once again. Okay, so please quit from the group and rejoin once again. I shared my screen. Please check. So today we'll discuss about difference between SAP FICO, S4HANA Finance, and Simple Finance. S4HANA Simple Finance. One minute. I'm adding marking. Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay, please do not send any messages. Okay. The links are there in the chart. I'm sharing you. Please check here. 2 links are here in the chart box. Okay. See guys. So S4HANA. So now we'll discuss about S4HANA and HANA. Then we'll go to S4HANA Finance FICO and S4HANA. S4HANA. So what is the difference between S4HANA and HANA? So HANA stands for high performance analytical appliance. So ECC is the old version. S4HANA is the latest version. Okay, this version exists for the last 20 years. This S4HANA version has been launched in 2015. Okay, this is not new completely. So this S4HANA is there in 2015. Okay, so ECC is the old version. Okay, so this version was there 20 years back, like still it is going on. Okay, so last cutoff date for ECC is, cutoff date means, so this ECC version no longer will be used by companies after 2027. Okay, SAP will provide support up to 2027. After that, SAP is not giving any support. Okay, to companies are using, if companies are using ECC version after 2027, that is company's risk. Okay, they are in risk. SAP will not provide any support to them. So this was clearly mentioned in the official notification. So S4HANA is the latest version. Okay, so ECC is the old version. This version will be available till 2027, but after 2027, so this version no longer used by any company. Okay, so and S4HANA is the latest version. So I recommend everyone, please join into S4HANA version only. Okay. But in our training process, we will cover both versions, ECC and S4HANA. And so what is the difference between these two? So just look at here, ECC version databases, S4HANA version database. So in S4HANA database is HANA database. In ECC version database are Oracle, MS SQL, IBM DB2, SQL. So these are the databases. Okay. So these are the databases are there. So ECC databases are Oracle, MS SQL, IBM DB2, SQL. Okay, and S4HANA database are HANA is the database. Okay, HANA is the database. ECC is the old version. S4HANA is the latest version. In old version, ECC doesn't have any own product. Like this is the SAP's one product. HANA database is the SAP's one product. ECC do not have any own products. Like a HANA database is there, but ECC do not have any database earlier. Own database. SAP's own database. Okay, this is completely third-party database. These are completely third-party database. So third-party database are integrated with the ECC earlier, but now these databases are no longer work in SAP S4HANA platform. Okay, so now just we will compare these two things. So I have server, both servers, ECC servers and S4HANA. So this is ECC server. Just give user ID and password. Just open up here. Go to systems, status. Okay, this is ECC ERP EHP7. So this is ECC ERP EHP7 version. Database is MS SQL, not HANA database. Okay, ECC not have any SAP's own products, like SAP one product, one database. Okay, so this is not SAP's own database. ECC containing the databases like Oracle, MS SQL, IBM DB2, SQL. Okay, this is the operating system. This is the version, ECC's version, ERP, EHP7, SAP 6.0. Okay, 6.0 version. If you click on this, so here installed product versions are there. These are all installed product versions. Okay, got my point? Any problem? Okay. So ECC is the old version, S4HANA is the latest version. So this version will be available till 2027. After 2027, SAP no longer provide any support. So who are using SAP ECC version, like companies, if company using ECC version even after 2027, so this is a company's risk. Okay, SAP will not provide any support to them. Okay, so this was given official notification. And ECC database, so ECC databases are Oracle, MS SQL, IBM DB2, and SQL. These are the database of ECC. Okay, S4HANA database is HANA database. HANA means high performance analytic appliance. ECC connected with the third-party database. S4HANA connected with the own database. So I just shown you. So this is the ECC version. So database is third-party database. I will show you S4HANA server. So this is S4HANA server. So click on user. User ID, give user ID and password details. Okay. And here you just look at, go to system, go to status. Okay. And go to a database system. Just look at here, HANA database. Operating system is Linux. Okay. And so which version we are using? S4HANA 2022 version. Installed products. So here, Fury apps, on-premise, S1 on-premise, and Fury apps also installed to this software. So these are the differences. S4HANA is connected with the HANA database only, not other third-party database. So this third-party databases will not work in SAP S4HANA platform. Okay, but we can run this HANA database in ECC system. But so this Oracle, MS SQL, IBM DB2 SQLs, these databases no longer work in S4HANA platform. Okay, so this is very high performance database comparing to this database. That is the reason HANA stands for high performance analytic appliance. This database is comparing to this database 1,000 times faster. So HANA means high performance. It will give faster performance than the ECC database. Got my point? So we have two versions, ECC and S4HANA. So you guys need to install this S4HANA software only, not ECC version. Okay. So I will show the difference between S4HANA and ECC in my servers. And there is no need to do any installation, etc. For this ECC version. You just ignore this. Okay. So in our training process, we will deal only S4HANA 2022 version. Okay. So in ECC, we have databases, these databases. These databases no longer work in S4HANA platform. Okay. SAP S4HANA is connected with only HANA database, not this other database. This database is high performance. This database gives high performance comparing to this database. So faster performance. That's the reason it is called as a high performance analytic appliance. Got my point? So now you guys understand that HANA is a database. S4HANA is a software. SAP S4HANA is a software. HANA is the database. Software is it's a programmed software. Okay. So now the question will arise. So I will tell you. It's a fourth version of business suite. It's a business suite. S4HANA is a fourth version of business, fourth generation of business suite. 4 means fourth version, fourth generation. So why HANA? So why HANA? So why HANA? So here we have third-party tools like third-party databases, Oracle, MS SQL, IBM DB2. Okay, SQL. But the question will arise, why HANA? So HANA, why HANA? In database, data will be stored in the form of tables. Okay, so in databases, we will post several kind of transactions, right? Those transactions will be stored in the database in the form of tables. So like on daily basis, so we will post the transactions like purchase, sales, okay, related transactions. Okay, so those transactions will be stored in the database in the form of tables. In the form of tables. Okay, so the tables are designed in S4HANA. It's a column oriented. So in the database, the HANA database is designed such a way that the data will be stored in the database in the form of column oriented. Not row. ECC is a row oriented, but in S4HANA it's a column oriented. Column oriented. Okay, it's a column oriented, not row. In ECC, it's a row oriented. Okay, in database, data will be stored in the form of column oriented in SAP S4HANA. But in ECC, ECC means ERP central component. ERP central component. This is the old version. In ECC, data will be stored in the database column row oriented. Okay, in row oriented, but in ECC in S4HANA, so it's a column oriented. That is the difference. If data is storing in the column or database column oriented, we can compress the data. So we can compress the data, and data redundancy is possible. Data redundancy is possible. Okay, so we can compress the data, and data redundancy is possible. Okay, so that is the benefit of this column oriented. If data is storing in the database column oriented, we can compress the data so that faster performance. We can give the faster performance. The data, this HANA database will give the faster performance. Okay, and second thing is, so SAP HANA database is a RAM oriented. It's a memory based database software. It's a memory based RAM oriented random access memory. It's a memory based database. So whereas the ECC is a chip, hard chips. Okay, data will be stored in the hard chips. But here, so it's a RAM. It's a memory based database software. It's a memory based database. Okay, and we can do parallel processing. Parallel processing is possible. That means we can do multiple actions at a time. We can perform multiple actions at a time. Okay, so that is the difference between ECC to S4HANA. Okay, so if you look at the differences between HANA and other databases, or so a HANA database has been designed such a way that it's completely column oriented, and in database data will be stored in the column. Okay, so that is the reason we can compress the data, and data redundancy is possible, and also it's a RAM based, so it's a memory based database software. That's the reason it will give faster performance than the ECC database. That things we can tell to the interview. If interview asks about why HANA database, okay, the ECC database also there. So why should not connect this HANA data or S4HANA system? These databases we don't connect to S4HANA platform. Okay, why? Because this HANA database is better comparing to the ECC database. That's the reason. So companies not trying to connect this third-party databases to S4HANA system, but we can connect this, and that means we can run this HANA database into the ECC platform, because this HANA database is one product of SAP. ECC also one product of SAP. That's the reason. This is the database, right? HANA is the database. Now you guys understand, right, what I'm saying? This is the main difference. This is the main difference. High performance analytic appliance. So if tomorrow anyone asks you about what is the difference between S4HANA software and HANA, HANA is the database. Okay, in ECC we have the database like Oracle, MS SQL, IBM DB2 SQL, but in SAP S4HANA, so SAP come up with a own database. The database is called as HANA database. So we can run this HANA database in S4HANA platform and ECC platform, but we cannot run this Oracle, MS SQL, IBM DB2 SQL in S4HANA platform. Okay, and why HANA? Because in the database data will be stored in the column oriented. So if data is stored in the column wanted, we can compress the data. In ECC, data will be stored. Redundancy means we can reduce the data. Okay. So this is completely memory-based database software. Now the question will arise, what is S4HANA? What is S4HANA? One minute. So first we will explain HANA. So let's just look at here. This is completely technical area. Okay, so we are functional consultant. We will discuss only the basic stuff. Okay, there is no need to go in depth. Okay, so HANA is the database. That's it. Okay, so HANA stands for High Performance Analytic Appliance. It is in-memory, column-oriented Relational Database Management System, RDMS. This was developed by SAP SE. SAP SE stands for Society Europea. Okay, according to the European laws, so this is called as SAP SE. HANA is the combination of hardware and software. Okay, so this is including both hardware and software, and some of the components are also integrated with this HANA database. What are the components are there? SAP HANA database, SAP SLT. SLT means System Landscape Transformation. It's one kind of replication server to transfer the data. Okay, from SAP to SAP, non-SAP to SAP. So S4HANA data extractor connection, Sybase replication. These are all components are integrated with the HANA database. So HANA database we can deploy on-premise and cloud also, both. So by using this HANA database, what is the benefit to the company? So we can extract the reports easily. So if the client need for the last 5 years data, so that we can do it possible. Okay, we can easily extract the data, and we can reduce the cost, IT cost. And so this database works very speed comparing to this database. And we can also launch this database in the cloud version. That is the difference. Okay, simplicity choice option. Now the question will arise, what is S4HANA? SAP S4HANA. S4HANA is the product. HANA is the database. Okay, so what are the products are there in SAP? S4HANA is the product. PLM, product lifecycle management. SCM, supply chain management. SRM, supplier relationship management. These are all products are associated with SAP. So now what is SAP S4HANA? SAP S4HANA is the next generation business suite. Business suite means it containing all products like SCM, supply chain management, supplier relationship management, okay, and CRM, customer relationship management, and ERP, enterprise business planning. All things, all products are connected to SAP. So that is the reason it's a next generation. It's a next generation business suite. Okay, so it replaces ECC. Okay, S4HANA replaced the ECC. ECC version will not work after 2027. Okay, and so S4HANA will be there up to 2040. Okay, ECC no longer work after 2027. Okay, and S4HANA will be there up to 2040. So S4HANA is a ERP platform. It is for large enterprises. And for small scale enterprises, business one is there, SAP S4 business one. So here, SAP S4HANA abbreviation, SAP Business Suite for SAP HANA. SAP S4HANA is abbreviation of SAP Business Suite for SAP HANA. 4 means fourth generation. Okay, 4 means fourth generation. This SAP S4HANA has integrated. SAP S4HANA has integrated with these modules: finance, human resource, procurement, manufacturers, service, etc. Okay, got my point? So these are all things are connected to SAP S4HANA. Okay, on-premise, cloud, hybrid model. Okay, SAP S4HANA has 3 servers: application server, production server, database server. Okay, so last time we discussed about, okay, so SAP S4HANA works on 3 servers. Okay, presentation server, application server, and database server. Okay, presentation server is the user interface. It's like a Fury app. I should explain. Application server is the S4HANA software. Database server is the HANA database. Okay, so we can access through SAP in 2 ways: GUI and web browser. These things we also explained yesterday class. Okay, ECC ERP version. Okay, so what is the cutoff date? The cutoff date is 2027. Okay, SAP has said in the official notification, no longer providing any support to ECC after 2027. Okay, but this is company risk. If you want to continue that software, that means old software. Okay, again, then it is the company's risk. SAP is not providing any support. The last date is also given. It's a 2027. Some experts says ECC version will be there up to 2035. Okay. So yesterday's session we discussed about the Fury apps also. Okay. So we will discuss this concept tomorrow. Fury apps. Okay. Now the question: what is SAP FICO, S4HANA Finance, and Simple Finance? So I discussed about right now S4HANA and HANA only. I didn't discuss about the finance related stuff. These are all common thing for all modules. Right now, what I explained, this is for common for all modules of FICO, all modules can learn this. Okay, now we are going to this finance concepts. So this one also done. And here, what is the difference between FICO, SAP FICO, S4HANA Finance, and S4HANA Simple Finance? Okay. So SAP FICO. In ECC version, we can call FICO version. FICO Finance. In ECC version, it is called as the FICO. So in ECC version, we can call it as the FICO. FICO means finance and control. These are 2 modules in ECC. FI means finance, CO means control. These are the 2 modules in SAP FICO. In S4HANA, okay, in S4HANA version, so we can call it as a S4HANA Finance. S4HANA Finance means FI plus CO. Okay, FI plus CO. This is advanced version. This is old version. In old version, we can call it as a FICO. Okay, but in SAP S4HANA, this is the latest version. Okay, this version has launched in 2015. 2015. This version S4HANA version has been launched in 2015. Okay, that time it is called as a simple finance. In the so like in I will show you versions list. S4HANA Finance, S4HANA versions. Okay, just to type down S4HANA version and you Chat GPT. Chat GPT, just type down S4HANA versions. So we have on-premise cloud version. Okay, on-premise started in 1511 in 2015. 2015. Okay, on-premise version has been started. So on-premise version has been started. Okay, after that every year new version has been launching by SAP every year. So right now we are dealing this version. Okay, so 2024 also came recently. Okay, so every year new version will be released by SAP itself. So in the beginning, okay, S4HANA beginning. So this version is called as Simple Finance. Simple Finance at the time of S4HANA, old versions like 1.5.11, that time it was called as a Simple Finance. So now it has been changed. Later onwards, it was changed to S4HANA Finance. S4HANA Finance, Simple Finance, FICO. So these three are same, but versions are different. In versions, in ECC version, it is called as FICO. S4HANA, it is called as S4HANA Finance. Latest facilities are there. Latest features are there. So in ECC version, so we don't have some features of S4HANA. So that's the reason. So this is the upgraded version. This is the upgraded version. This is the old version. Whatever the features are there, or whatever the functionality is there in S4HANA Finance, that was not there in the ECC. Okay, this is the upgraded version. So S4HANA Simple Finance is the old version in S4HANA. Okay, earlier stage at the time of beginning. Okay, this version is called as the Simple Finance. Okay, Simple Finance is the old version in S4HANA Finance. In old version S4HANA. Okay, got my point? Any confusion? Any confusion? Please let me know. Okay. So now you guys understand that in ECC it is called as a FICO, not FICO. Okay, it's only FICO, not SAP. It's SAP one, not SAP. It's SAP one. Okay. So S4HANA version. So we can call it as a S4HANA Finance. This is one module. This is one module. So just look at here. So if you go to S4HANA system, this is S4HANA. Okay. So here accounting. So accounting, just look at here. Financial accounting, financial supply chain management, controlling, central finance. This is also advanced. It's not version. This is a reporting tool. Central finance is a reporting tool. Very advanced. Okay. So these are all comes under the accounting. Okay. These are all comes under the accounting. In the logistics you see metal management, MM. So in SAP S4HANA, we cannot call it as a metal management. It's a sourcing and procurement. Sourcing and procurement model. MM model it is called as sourcing and procurement. Sales and distribution, SD model. Okay, and plant maintenance, PM model. Quality management, PM model. Project system, PS model. So these are all comes under the logistics. This is accounting. We are dealing only accounting, not logistics. Okay, financial accounting. Okay, this is one module. Under financial accounting, we have sub-modules. General ledger, accounts receivables, accounts payables, banks, fixed assets. Okay, these are the sub-modules. Controlling, cost element, cost center, internal order, activity-based costing. These are the sub-modules of SAP CO module. Okay, this FICO is integrated with accounting. Got my point? Okay. So these are the modules. FICO is the one module. In SAP S4HANA, we can call it as a S4HANA Finance. In ECC, it is FICO. So in ECC, it is called as metal management MM. But S4HANA, sourcing and procurement. Metal management, called as sourcing and procurement. Okay, but the same thing will be there in ECC. But difference is, okay, the functionality is different. Like so advanced functionality has been added to S4HANA system. Okay, ECC, that functionality was unfortunately is not there. Okay, that's the reason ECC will be going to wind up in 2027. Got my point? Okay, that is the difference. Now the question will arise, what is finance and what is controlling? What is the purpose of SAP FICO module Okay, just look at here. SAP FI. SAP FI means finance. What is the purpose of finance? This is for external reporting. External reporting means profit and loss account and balance sheet. Every company wants to know what is the status of the company, like, so what kind of assets we have, what kind of liabilities means debts we have. And at the end of the year, every company wants to know what is the profit, what is the financial status in the market. Okay, that is the financial status if you want to see, then we need to prepare the balance sheet. If you want to see the profit, then you need to see the profit and loss account. Okay, so the main focus of SAP FI model is only external reporting. Okay, these two reports are extremely important to the external users in the market. Who are the external users? Who are the external users? Shareholders, public, creditors, lenders. Okay, these are all external users. Everyone want to see the financial reports. So then we need to pay some amount to the registrar, and then we can get it know the profit and loss of the company and balance sheet also. So this is not internal, this is external. Everyone can view these reports of any company if you pay some amount to the registrar. Okay, shareholders want to invest some money, then they can see easily the company statements. Okay, the SAP FICO purpose is external reporting. External reporting means profit and loss account and balance sheet. These reports are extremely important to the external users, shareholders, publics, creditors, lenders, financial institutions, tax authorities. Okay, so all the people from these areas, they just look at this information. Got my point? Got my point? SAP CO main focus is internal reporting. SAP CO main focus is, CO means controlling. It's not external. This is for internal only. Internal reporting purpose. So internal reporting means decision making. Yes. So as we discussed yesterday, so R2R, P2P, OTC comes under SAP FI model. Okay. So here SAP FI, so it containing R2R, okay, OTC, order to cash, record to report, P2P. These are the towers. Please check yesterday video. So finance controlling this area. Okay. Controlling means decision making. So decision making. So decision making means here only internal users will be there, not external users. Internal users are the management employees. So what is decision making? So we need to take decision on cost controlling and profitability areas. So if you reduce the cost, automatically profit will increase. Okay. So what kind of decisions we need to take to reduce the cost? And what is the product price? Like company want to set up a product price, okay, or selling price. Okay, so this controlling model will help. Okay, so every company wants to reduce the cost. Why? Because they want to sustain in the market. If cost is increased more than the revenues, then the company will be in the losses. So that is the reason every company will make a plans that is called as a budget. Actuals, variance. So this budget will be set up for materials, how much material that we can buy this year. And so you want to do manufacturing activities, labor, cost will be there. What is the cost that we can set up for every year? And overheads, administration cost, sales cost. So these are all things will be there, right? So budget means for material, like in this year, we want to procure some material. So for example, I want to procure 10 lakhs material, 10 lakhs material. Okay, I just planned for this material 10 lakhs. And labor cost 13 lakhs, overheads 8 lakhs. Okay, administration cost 6 lakhs. Sales cost 15 lakhs. So like that, every company, so initial stage will make a plan. Okay, if they want to sustain in the market, so this is the wonderful strategy to set up budget for each activity, whether it is profit or expense, whatever it may be. So need to set up budget. And actual means what really, don't send any messages in the chat box, please. So we are disturbing. Please do not send. We know how to deal with. We'll send the messages in the chat. Don't send any messages. Please watch video. So actuals. So material, so you set a budget for 10 lakhs. Then what really happened? So you set budget for 10 lakhs. But what really happened? So here, so really happened 30 lakhs. So labor 15 lakhs. So your overheads have been we reduced up to 6 lakhs. So admin cost 8 lakhs and sales cost 16 lakhs. So this budget is 10 lakhs, but actually is crossed budget. So we are in unfavorable position. We are in unfavorable position in this labor. So this is favorable. This is unfavorable. This is also unfavorable. So now management will think. So earlier, okay, in the previous year, so it was only 12 lakhs. It was only 9 lakhs. That's the reason we have set up 10 lakhs. But why it is 13 lakhs? So what is the difference? Okay, why it is happened? So these things will be analyzed by the top management by using this variance analysis. Variance analysis is difference between budgets and actuals. Got my point? So this reports helpful to the top management to take corrective actions, okay, and appropriate actions. So that's the reason controlling module also plays very crucial role in the company's activities. Got my point? So now today you people learn about. So now you people got idea about what is SAP FI, S4HANA Finance, S4HANA Simple Finance, and S4HANA and HANA. Okay, and what is the difference between FI and the CO? So the same thing also there in S4HANA Finance. Okay, FI CO is the old version, but things are same to S4HANA. Functionality may change, but the process and everything is same as S4HANA. 10 to 15% changes are there. 15 to 20% changes are there comparing to ECC to S4HANA. Okay, so those changes also will explain our training process. Everyone understand, right? Any questions? Okay, I shared the notes in the chat box and also I shared the links. Okay, this link is there in the chart. This is yesterday first video, second video. If you click on the link, it will directly take to the YouTube channel. Okay, so this link is opening. Okay, so please do not send like this link.
22 lakhs per annum. 42 lakhs. That is your salary. Yes. What do you do? I am an AI tool and ChatGPT expert. Okay, and what degree did you put to become that?
Okay,
well,
YouTube link, you can watch videos. Yesterday video. This is the yesterday video. And today video, you will get in the chat box. Okay. So after the end of the class, you will get here in the chat box. And guys, we almost provided 3 sessions completely free. Now it's the time to do registration. So please do registration by tomorrow. Okay. So just sending the details in the chart. Okay, sending the details in the chart. So here, so you can connect to Bobji sir and kHADAR'S sir for registration. So their phone numbers also given in the chart, and also, okay, and also, so you need to do the payment to this number only. Do not pay to any other numbers. We are not responsible. Okay, so I have given admin details. So regarding the fees details, etc., you can connect to only kHADAR'S sir and Bobji sir, and you have to pay only to this number only that I given in the chart box. Okay, the last two classes links also given in the chart. Okay, so I just to go here and check. These two links are given in the chart. You just click on these links. Okay, if you click on this links also, it will take you directly YouTube channel. Okay, two links are there. Last two classes link, and so next three classes completely orientation classes, basic orientation classes. These classes will helpful to move from non-SAP to SAP. Okay, so these are all basic stuff, and so the interview no question will ask from these areas. But if you want to switch from non-SAP to SAP, these basic sessions are completely required. Without this, so you do not understand anything. Okay, got my point? Thank you all. Good night. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Good night.